Hi, this is Leslie. Today I'm doing a flip through of MegaGeex, the Complete Addition and Subtraction Playbook, Part 1. Oh, I just noticed that. Wonder what Part 2 will be like. The workbook is, I gotta say, it's really nice. It feels really good. It feels so good. I mean, this is just luxurious. I mean, after this, I'm taking this book apart because I'm going to put the pages into his weekly binder. And so I'm going to have like the pages taken out here and put in a hanging file. But I gotta tell you, feeling this workbook kind of makes me think maybe I won't do that. I have to think about it because it does feel really nice. All right, let's look at, I always like to look at the cover. So you see here, growth mindset principles through fascinating content. And talking about perseverance and flexibility and curiosity. This is a lot of marketing. I mean, I totally believe that they really are going for all that in this, from what I've seen so far. But basically, it's addition and subtraction in a fun way. You see here different geeks. So you have your geek spelled G-E-E-X as part of the, I guess, company name or brand name, but they're talking about geeks. And I think part of the goal of this company is to make it cool to be smart, you know, and to be intelligent and to be studious and to have new ideas. So that's part of their goal, and I like that too. So different scientists and writers and like entrepreneurs like Madam C.J. Walker, you have scientists, mathematicians and all that presented in each book are featured on the pages. I'll show you that. And I always like to look at the covers of books, so I thought I'd show you this one, and these are the other books in their series. So let's take a look inside. See here at table of contents, how to use this book, counting to 20. So it starts off with that. So you can start off with your kindergartner with this, or even preschooler, and then adding, and they call out like each page number what the goal of that page is. So you could go through here, I guess, and let's say you're working on adding 4 to a number, you could just skip straight to that page and it's like, let's do that page. And then subtracting tens, fact family. So it's basic addition and subtraction, and then they do things like adding sums to 5, adding doubles, subtracting, or fact families to 10, fact families to 20. So that's kind of how that's set up. This is probably the part you'll really want to read. Grown-ups, read this first. And I guess this is some instructional information for you as a teacher, especially if maybe this is your first time working with your kids and with math, and I find this kind of thing always helpful. Okay, this is where it gets cute. You have here these, and it's all black and white, okay? So I guess if you do if there's a printable for this, then it's, it's grayscale, so you don't have to have like a color printer. And also for your kids that like to color, these are pages all the pages are pages that you can color. I'm going to show you more. Wait till you see, like, if you have a kid who likes to color, you need to get something like this because they can have their fun and color, and that's really good to strengthen their finger grip and fine motor skills. So they have this cartoon situation going on. I don't know if it's visiting MegaGeex. I haven't read the cartoon, so I don't know. But I did notice that toward the back of it kind of continues. You did it! Congratulations! Give yourself a big pat on the back. So, a lot of things to color, as you can see here. Let me go to some of these pages where you might be cutting out. Like here, you see here where you'd be cutting this out to be put in them boxes. You know, they're real careful. Not all workbooks do this. They're real careful about making sure they don't have another workbook page on the back. But they didn't leave it blank. They have a lot of wonderful stuff to color here as well. I mean, it's a coloring page, so I think that's pretty awesome. Makes it really interesting. And then here's an example page where here you have like some dot-to-dot stuff. Here's count all the balls, start with number 1, and fill in each blank. So I love that. So they incorporate different MegaGeex, as they call them, into the little math lessons. And so you get some historical information as well. I love this. Galileo once dropped balls off the Tower of Pisa to see if one fell faster than the other. I actually read somewhere that it might have been maybe an assistant or something, but apparently that is something that happened back then. So that's pretty cool. Bonus, and it's a picture of you, and so they have their little marketing stuff in there, which is fine. I mean, look at these pictures. They're amazing. Here, featuring Galileo some more. Here we have Marie Curie, so I love that they point out. Let me just show you back here. Oh, by the way, here's the solutions answer key basically at the back. But back here, you have Meet the MegaGeeks, so your kids can read about if they're particularly interested. Let's say Galileo, here we have here. They can learn a little bit more about him, considered the father of modern physics. So you see here a variety of people: a scientist, inventor, a chemist, a mentor and entrepreneur, chemist and agronomist, is that how you pronounce that? A scientist, aviation. I have here a lot. So we have here a businesswoman, entrepreneur, and a social activist, English writer and author. So it's not just like STEM type stuff. So we have here Jane Austen, Helen Keller, author, political and disability rights activist. So a nice mix of types of MegaGeeks. I see here some new stuff from what I saw before, painter. And so you have people here, different nationalities, some Mexican, American, German, Italian, English, and a mix of men and women. So let's see how many women we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, you know, I guess that's a decent showing of women. And we also have different races and ethnicities here, which is also good. So, you know, it's pretty nice. Yeah, I think that as far as races and ethnicities go, that could have been a little more represented, a little better representation, but it is what it is. So you can get more information here, and then each page features one of these people and incorporates their story. Like here's Marie Curie with, you know, doing addition with these flasks. So that's really nice. Here we have the periodic table. It's just beautiful. I just love it. What am I trying to say here? Color by number. That's what it is. Boy, that just slipped my mind. Mazes. I really like these types of things. These are 2-page things where they have this puzzle type thing, and they can color this if they want afterwards, I would say. But they cut it out, solve each problem, and they have to put the answer, and they have to look for it. So like 3 + 2 is 5, so they would put the one with 5 there. So this in one, especially when you have younger kids, like kindergarten, first grade, preschool, you want to hit as many things as possible, as many skills as possible with each activity, so that so you can spend as little time as possible doing schoolwork. So, for example, if they did something like this, they'd be doing their math, and they'd be working on fine motor skills. If they color it, they'd be strengthening their finger grip for more continuous writing, learning a little bit about science, so you can look up Marie Curie each day, kind of learn a little bit something about Marie Curie, or watch a YouTube video, whatever, or learn about radium. And so you could do fine motor practice, math, science, history, kind of all that with one activity. So how awesome is that? This is one of these, they have a color key, one of these kind of pixel coloring things. Oh, look at this one. This one's, who is it? Marie Curie. So we go into the body. Look, I mean, look how many kind of areas of study you can cover with each of these worksheets. Here we have some gardening, so who's being studied here. George Washington Carver. So yes, amazing, love it. I mean, you have some basic stuff. George Washington Carver taught farmers to grow plants that help the soil. So what's happening here? Oh, so you're cutting out those strips and putting them where they belong here to make a picture. This is just so smart. The pictures are amazing. I mean, I know I keep going on about that. The pictures are amazing, and so much content in here. So much learning, a fun way to do math practice. So how am I going to use this with my son? I may use this during our easy week. So we do 6 weeks of schoolwork. Well, traditional in the past we've done like 5 weeks of schoolwork and then an easy week where they still have some schoolwork to do, but not as much, and in a more fun way, and nothing that I have to actively teach or grade, because that's my decompressing week, so I don't burn out as quickly. And so see here we have some more of these comic book type things. So I might use this for those easy weeks where, okay, this day you're gonna do a page from, instead of doing your regular math this week, each day you're going to do a page or 2 or however many from here. And I don't require, like I'm not going to require my son to color. I mean, I'm sure sometimes he'll want to color and sometimes he won't. And I might have, instead of tearing this apart, now that I think about it, I might say, you know what, you just look through here and pick somebody out. Pick out a page, the page that you want to do. And if I'm feeling it that day, whatever page he picks, we'll learn a little bit, something more about. We'll go a little deeper with it, the person or the topic. You know, maybe we'll learn more about Frida Kahlo and look at some of her paintings and watch a video about her, that kind of thing. So anyway, I just love these. I think this is just so clever and smart. Just so well done, just quality all the way. You know, sometimes you get educational materials and they have quality in one area or another, but not in every way. And to me, this looks from the cover to the paper to the drawings to the math to the cohesiveness of it all. It just feels like quality all the way. Hope you enjoy this. If you found this valuable, please like and subscribe. And I will talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.